Let's see what we got. I think we are good, and let's see what we got. Let's get this going. What is up? What is up? Oh, there's the legend. There's the legend. What is up, Mr. Charles Haley? Is in the house in the cave.
Hey, I'm gonna give me a second. I'm having to turn down the sound just a little bit so Mr. Haley can talk to you guys.
All right. We good?
All right.
What?
Can we hear you? We're good. Charles Haley, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, brother?
Oh, nothing, man. Honor to have you in the cave.
Absolutely.
Hall of Famer, Ring of Honor, 5-time Super Bowl champion, the man that was that missing piece to the team of the 90s. You guys saw it on America's Team. How you feeling about this Cowboys team this year? You saw what happened, obviously losing their big pass rusher. How do you think the defense can respond?
Hey, it's a bunch of young guys that's untested, and this is going to be a good test for them. I think that we'll find out a lot about character, but they have talent. They have guys that has the talent, and now just getting the experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Kelly?
Well, you play for the Cowboys. You understand this rivalry better than anybody in terms of the Philadelphia and the Dallas Cowboys rivalry. What was your thoughts about how hard it is starting out on the road, and especially to a hated rival like Philadelphia and them coming off a Super Bowl champion? How hard do you think that's going to be for this Cowboys team going in there with that crowd and that atmosphere?
It's going to be tough, man. I just hope that they're prepared, because Philly ain't no easy place to play at, and ain't an easy place to win at either. So, they got a lot of things going against them. It's going to be exciting to see the offense, see how Dak and Pickens, how they get going. I know we spent a lot of time talking about the defense, but the best defense is a great offense. And, that's what I played with. I played with some great offenses, and we're lucky enough that we didn't have to be on the field a lot. And but when we caused fumbles and those things. But it's called a team sport.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And looking at your defenses with the Cowboys, you had obviously that great rotation. I mean, you guys just came in waves and waves on defense. It's a little bit different now with the salary cap, and same thing with linebackers and secondary. Who do you see on that defensive line that can really step up to be that leader? You look at a Sam Williams, we were talking about him earlier, Fowler that they picked up. You got Neal and you got Eazy-E that they drafted. Do you think there needs to be someone, because I always say leadership is lacking in Dallas. Do you think there needs to be an alpha dog, one of those guys that take hold of things on that defensive line?
There should always be an alpha dog on offense and one on defense. But these guys don't care enough about that to want to be an alpha dog. They just go out there and do whatever job they think they're doing. They don't study. They don't do extra running. They don't, they do bare minimum and expect great things. So I couldn't play with this generation.
So if someone's sleeping on the table, if they're sleeping on the training table, what would you have done?
Boy, hey, it wouldn't have been a good day. Let me tell you that. It wouldn't have been a good day.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Charles, I mean, obviously as a Cowboy and following the Cowboys, what is your thought about this Cowboys team? What is the biggest thing that you see that they need to do to really get over the hump that they've been kind of hitting brick walls for the past 30 years?
Well, it's called jailing. The team got a jail. The offensive line got a jail, and then Dak got to get his timing down with his receivers. And then the defensive line, they just got to be relentless. They're a young defensive line. So effort should not be a problem, chasing the ball. Even if they get plays, it should be 11 guys running downfield to try to make that play, So I'm just looking for that kind of the little things. The big things take care of itself, but those little things, like people being lazy, not finishing off tackles, it's at the end of the day, it boils down to what's inside these guys' heart. And guys, you know what? you can see it. It's gonna be wide open for the world to see. I wouldn't want to be on the Cowboys at this stage, and going into Philly on a Thursday night where everybody now mama's watching the game. Hey, when I played now, I wanted Monday night and Thursday night because I wanted everybody to look at me. But just coming out of after the big trade, after Dak, last year we heard Pickens in, so you got all these different things going on. So it's a distraction, and I hope guys are ready for it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. One thing I wanted to ask you, just out of memory from America's Team, my favorite episode was episode 3, the 92 championship game. When you went to San Francisco, nobody gave you guys a shot. You obviously being former San Francisco 49er, Super Bowl champion with them. That game just lives, it's legendary, the mud on the field and everything. How confident were you guys in? I know Jimmy Johnson always talks about confidence, and did you know you were going to win? Was there any doubt in your mind?
I walk on the field to win. I'm a winner. Failure is not something that I look forward to. We prepared. We prepared that week. We had the most speed. Hey, and the offense, they ate up the clock. And you know what? We got an opportunity to make big plays to turn the game around. And for me, it was just homecoming, just revenge a little bit about because they thought I was so easy to be replaced. Maybe I am, but you know what? I made them make sure they know that I wasn't.
Hell no, you were 3 Super Bowl titles later, man. Kelly?
Yeah, no. First of all, I just want to thank you for the fact that you've been able to come on here and talk with us about some Cowboys football. It's an honor to talk with a legend like yourself. And I just wanted to know, out of all the experiences that you've had in the National Football League, if you could just tell all the fans that are watching, there's a bunch of people in the chat asking a lot of questions. What was your favorite memory of playing in the NFL?
Super Bowl 92 when Michael Jackson was playing, and I stayed out on the sideline and watched Michael moonwalk. I was doing it in my cleats. I was in my cleats moonwalking, The rest of the guys, they were inside, man, listening. But at that point, we had already beat Buffalo. At that point, we were way up, and I wasn't going in no matter what. Because Michael Jackson is my idol, he made a song for me, a Thriller. We're both Thrillers. And then, MC Hammer made one. Can't touch this.
Can't touch this.
There we go.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hey, one more question. Michael Irvin. I'm from Miami. I grew up in Miami. Michael Irvin was my guy down in South Florida. I'm a Hurricane. Do you see him on that sidelines? Do you ever see him on the sidelines of these Miami games? He still looks like he wants to play. Michael Irvin has unbelievable energy, man.
Hey, bro. I'm from the South. I was in the church or in church. Hey, I you know what? I didn't know who Joe Montana or Jerry Rice, none of those guys were when I got there. The only person that I knew about was Mean Joe Green, and he lives in Texas, and I go by his house all the time. He's my idol. Everybody from that Pittsburgh generation, I love them to death. That's the team that I love. That generation of Steelers, because they played with grit and they played together. And when you watch a steel curtain, those guys sacrifice for each other, and it inspired me.
Yeah,
as a kid.
Absolutely. Well, man, I know you guys are busy. You're doing the watch party, but we just want to thank you for having some time to hang out in the cave. Huge fans. You're well represented in my Cowboys cave, and it's just an honor to have you inside, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm just amazed that they found a hat to fit on your big ass head.
What are you talking about, man?
Hey, you can't hit me long distance, baby.
Man, I wouldn't even try anyway, man. I'll tell you, I met you. I appreciate it, man. We'll see you again. Thank you so much.
Hey, God bless.
All right, take care.
For sure.
Thank you, man. We'll see Kevin Smith. Thank you. Thank you, Charles Haley. Man,
Hey,
making
man,
fun of my head, man. Does my
Hey,
head?
he said
I
you
know I
got a big ass. You got a
size,
big
man.
ass
What's
head.
going
Mike.
on?
You got a big ass head. And I didn't want to ignore the super chats, but guys, just to know kind of why we